Good evening, everyone. Finally, we are back here for the Challenge Cup. Apologies that you had to wait 34 minutes and 47, 48, 49 seconds because of belligerent people who can't be bothered to set up a lobby, and for people as well who are just trying to mess us about. Welcome along to the Esports Challenge Cup. We are here tonight for round number 1 of the championship. It's the Bahrain Grand Prix. We're going to get straight into it because it is one-shot qualifying. It's myself, James Head. It is Michael Edwards alongside me in the commentary box. And Mike, finally, after that, what can only be described as a piss take, we are back and we are live.
Yeah, we got it in the end, ladies and gentlemen. We are here, thankfully, and we can get to the action out on track. It was a long wait, but what we can do now is look forward to some good racing.
We can indeed, and it is Bahrain, of course. It is one-shot qualifying, which is why I've literally took us straight live to the action out on track, and hopefully it's going to be some good action out on track, and at least we can see a countdown now at the start of one-shot qualifying. Never used to be able to see that. 20 seconds now on the clock about to happen. We have got a number of drivers and a number of teams here tonight. 20 teams, or due to be 20 teams. We have got 18 teams, however, here tonight. XPG... Not sure what's happened to them. Not sure if they've disappeared off the face of the earth or anything like that. Certainly haven't responded to any invites that's been sent, and certainly haven't received any invites. So they have not been invited into the lobby. As I say, we're 25 minutes late, but we are going to get going, and we are going to ride on board with a man not in the house. That's a very awkward-looking camera, I've got to be honest, there from Impact, heading towards turn number 1. We'll go on board, though, with a man who I think is going to do quite well around here, and I'm just trying to find him. Where is he? There. Oh. There he is. No, still can't get him. Oh, we go on board with Kevin's instead then. TF10 Kevin's in towards the right-hander at turn number 4. Oh, this is absolutely brilliant already. Now in toward the right-hander at turn number 5. Allison out on top, Lewis in second, Tony Reich in third. Tony Reich was the other driver I was looking to go on board with there. I'll try and flick through if I can and get him now. There he is, coming in toward the right-hander now, turn number 8, and then in toward the left-hander and the double left even at turns 9, and the left-hander again at turn number 10. Expect him to be up there. Thomas to be up there, Simbarox to be up there, Allison, Gatkowski, all of those guys you are very familiar with from EML, expect them to be up there indeed. It's Tony Reich now, the Frenchman, former PC man, now into all the left-hander of turn number 11. Apologies about the audio being out of sync, I'm going to fix that in a couple of seconds when it lets me. There we go, Tony Reich is up in the middle sector, 1 on 5 flat in that middle sector, one-shot qualifying, 35% sprint race. Hopefully, Lobby 2 will be a lot more successful and they can just invite the commentators in for that, as now we come in toward the right-hander at turn number 14 with Tony Reich. Through the right-hander now of turn number 15 on the run to the line. Gonna be top, I think, here for the Frenchman. Gatkowski in the pole right in behind as well. And it's actually Tony Reich that gets out on top. But look at that, Mike. 1,000th of a second separating him and Gatkowski.
Yeah, 1,000th. It doesn't get any closer than that, James. It really doesn't. That is quicker than a blink of an eye between those two drivers. And Tony Reich is going to be starting from the best spot on the grid. He's going to be starting from pole position.
Yeah, former EML PC racer, of course, back in the day, Tony Reich, now transitioning back to PlayStation. Thank goodness he is as well at that. He's now 1,000 quicker than Gatkowski in second. Allison best the Xbox guys in third. Galaxy Slade, good showing there from him in fourth. Kevin's there in fifth. Simbox in sixth. Lewis there in 7th, Lorenzinho there in 8th, Max Power in 9th, and Impact ran off the top 10. Then it's Gabsa, Turtle Master, Caden, Nobin, Ema Molina, and then the disqualifications and validations were Wards, Betsky, and Thomas. Interestingly for BRT, we're topping the standings in WR Legacy Division, currently right down at the bottom end of the field. We rushed into it, but I'm going to show you who is going to be racing, or is due to race here in Lobby 1. For TTM, it's Allison in the Red Bull, alongside EV's Max Power. TGF have got Lewis Caton and BRT Thomas in the Mercedes. Gatkowski for CPI and FGE, Betsky in for FGE in the McLarens. I can't even speak. DLX Ema Molina in for Deluxe Esports, and then Team QSL have got Gabsa in. Galaxy Slayer and Caden are in for Peck and Sierra Esports. Then it's Lorenzinho and Wards in the Alpines for AMS and GT10 respectively. Bowser's supposed to be here in the Williams for XPG alongside Simbarox in for FRT. Tony Reich for TF10. Kevin's former TF10 racer, now part of EVR. He is racing there for EVR. Turtle Master, cannot see for the life of me that logo, I've got to be honest on the graphic. But Turtle Master is in the Kick Sauber. And Nobin there as well, along with Impact. And we are going Are we going 5 red lights or are we going to restart? I think we're going straight 5 red lights here. And it is lights out and away we go. And Tony Reich does get a very good start. Gaskowski gets a long start as well. And down in towards turn 1 we run. Tony Reich leads the way. Down in towards turn 1. Allison there in second. Gaskowski there in third. Galaxy Slayer there in fourth. 3 wide in towards turn 1. It's a bit of a pin barging match in behind with Impact and Lomanzino, I think, getting forced off the track. And in the wall, Gatkowski and Allison go. Gatkowski, Allison in the wall. Allison is out of the race. Gatkowski nearly ended up in the wall as well. Just got caught in each other, tyre hooking galore there. Max Power gets a drive-through penalty, all kicking off early on. Tony Reich leads the way, Galaxy Slayer in second, and Gabsa there in third as Max Power has got a 10-place penalty for corner cutting and gaining the position. And the safety car, Mike, actually has been deployed out on track.
Yeah, not the best of starts there for all the drivers out on track. Not a good showing on the opening lap, and yeah, I mean, turn number 1, just kind of a little bit needless to go 3 wide there through turn 1. It's a long race, 20 laps. Like, you know, just take a breather and just compose.
Yeah, definitely so. Tony Reich though out on top, Galaxy Slayer in second, Gabsa there in third. But Tony Reich had a really good start, I've got to say. Off the line, really gung-ho down and towards turn 1. Galaxy Slayer's had a good start as well. It's a shame that Gatkowski and Allison got caught in each other. They're 2 very good drivers in the end. But CPI and TTM have had their worries and woes in WR Legacy Division. They got involved in an incident on Tuesday night last night. And once again, they're involved in an incident here tonight. There was even talk, potentially, of them not inviting their own rivals. But the guys on the set of soft compound tyre are coming into the pit lane. Safety car is out on track. And can they make a set of hards to the end of the race? Because it is, what, 18 laps towards the end underneath the safety car. I think they probably could make a set of hards to the end of the race from here.
Yeah, but for someone like Gatkowski and obviously a few of the guys out on track, they come into the pits now and they have to go into a second. Well, some of them are going to a second set of hards, but they're going to have to make another pit stop for a set of mediums or softs at some point.
Yeah, potentially so, and I think that's actually what we've seen. Lorenzinho there going for a set of soft compound tyres, Gatkowski for a set of mediums, Max Power's on a set of inters. I think he's mistakenly chosen that set, I've got to be honest there, for the EVE man, down in 15th position. EVE, what off their very good qualifying session, I've got to be honest, in WR Legacy Division last night. And again, coming into tonight, looking to try and prove that he is going to be a very good driver. But he can't now because he's on a set of intermediate compound tyres. He's got a 10-second penalty. He's got a drive-through penalty to serve as well. It's not the best start for Team EVE, I've got to be honest.
Absolutely not. And unfortunately for Max Power, I think I'm not sure if we're seeing a visual glitch or whether he's actually on the intermediates. We will assume he's on the intermediates for the time being, but yeah, maybe he's trying to just use another set, come back into the pits, don't want to risk using any dry tires, so opted for a set of inters. I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, it is an interesting one. He's down in 15th position. He's definitely a green wall compound tyre on my end anyways. Noban and Wards, by the way, also came into the pit lane. In fact, actually, 14 out of the 17 drivers came into the pit lane, so there's going to be a lot of change-ups certainly in the pack. Apologies, by the way, that is saying VSC at the top end of your screen. You can clearly see the Mercedes safety car is out on track. Virtual Burt Melander once again doing his thing. But you can already see, Mike, in the background a shot, and this has been an absolute carbon copy of this latest patch update, which I wish Mike didn't do now, I've got to be honest, because it is all smoke and mirrors, it is all about the smoke, and that has been all the complaints that has been in team events and indeed in league racing in recent weeks. And there's a kick Sauber in the wall in the background. Turtle Master there, gone completely spinning, ending up like one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles right down the back end of the field. Has there been illegal overtakes and all that as well? Yes, there has, because Wards has picked up a 10-second penalty. Thomas on top, Simberbox in second, Betsky there in third. Put it this way, Mike, I'm just going to say this now. I hope they're better behaved than this in EML.
Yeah, absolutely, and I mean, we've just seen Lorenzino, Gatkowski and Max Power into the pits. I think Lorenzino and Gatkowski have opted to go back onto the set of hards they started on. Max Power's gone to a set of softs, and he also had a front wing change out while he was at it as well.
Yeah, front wing change there for Max Power, so he has gone on from that set of inters onto a set of soft compounder tyres. They're not going to make it to the end of the race either, so he's going to be having to come into the pit lane once again, unless he just bails and retires and comes into the pit lane. But he has to have that drive-through penalty served up. He has got to serve up that 10-second penalty as well. So that is going to be an absolute... It's a dire start from Max Power's perspective, let's be honest. Thomas Lowell on top, Simberbox there in second, Betsky there currently in third, Nazco there in the chat saying what happened to Allison. It was a collision with Gakowski coming to the left-hand return number the right-hand return number 3. Basically, tyre hooking is what I'm going to say with that incident. Tyre hooked on the cars, both of them ran off, pretty much like Nikita Mazepin, or Mazepin, as we like to call them, of course, here around in Bahrain. But in the end, they involved in the collision. Allison out of the race, Gakowski all the way down in 16th position. And for CPI and TTM, who've had that really big rivalry recently in Legacy Division, not the best start for them as the virtual Burmalander is coming in. Thomas out on top, Simberbox second, Betsky in third. Will they remain that way, though? Only time will tell.
Yeah, you got Tony Reich there in P4 on the set of the hard compound tyres. He's definitely going to be one to keep an eye on early doors because the top 3 James haven't come into the pit lane, whereas everyone from Tony Reich down has made a pit stop already.
Yeah, they have indeed made a pit stop as well. We are going to be going straight away pretty much into Lobby 2, hopefully. Hopefully Lobby 2 will be getting set up as is the case here, as the safety car is in this lap. I promise you it's in this lap, because it is about to go green flag racing. And we are now onto lap 4, and Thomas leads the way. Simberbox in second, Betsky there in third. Already, though, Kevin's on the back of Impact, Frenchman. Under pressure now from Kevin's to the inside on the TF10 man goes. EVR now part of the team, of course, and Kevin's now to the inside line, gets the job done through turn number 1, through turn number 2. Might set his sights on Gabser in towards turn number 3 as well, as Tony Reich gets past Betsky on the fresh compounder tyres, looking to try and get the move done. Kevin's still on the back of Gabser. The Smoke again playing ball there in toward the right-hand turn number 4. I think I spy front wing damage as well, maybe for Lewis in the background, but Thomas leads the way. Simberbox in second. Great start from them. Great start though for Tony Reich, the Frenchman.
Yeah, and Galaxy Slayer following Tony Reich through there. A mistake from Betsky on the exit of turn 2, just losing the back end slightly, and that opened the door as Lewis is out the race.
Lewis is out of the race, and another safety car. Oh my god. Safety car central.
What, though, this is fantastic. If your name is Max Power, he's just served his drive-through penalty. He's got rid of that 10-second time penalty as well. This is good if you're Max Power, because you can close right back up to the pack.
It's also bad if you Max Power, because he's 27.1 seconds off the pace right now. And he's there down in 17th position. And I don't know what people are going to do out on track. It's so dynamic, I think, with this 35% sprint format, essentially, that we've got here in the Challenge Cup. Whether or not these drivers decide to come in from a set of hards, maybe onto a set of mediums, based off 50% running, I don't think mediums can make it to the end from this part of the race. But they may as well try, because the front 2 are in. Thomas and Simberbox are in. And is anybody else coming into the pit lane in behind? I think everyone is continuing on. Apart from, I think, Caden into the pit lane in the background. Everyone else continues on. Max Power, I assume, will be into the pit lane. But Thomas set us offs. Simberbox set us offs. And again, dynamic in terms of the strategy. But when you've had 2 safety cars in the first 5 laps, it does not fill me with a lot of confidence that they're getting to the end of the race.
Yeah, I think everyone on the set they're hard. So right now, though, James, that have made their pit stop, they probably sat there thinking, okay, we can get these to the end now, and with every lap under the safety car, that's going to help us out even more. Obviously, you got Thomas, Simba, Max Power on the set of the soft tires, Caden on the set of the mediums. Mediums, I think, should just about be okay to get the end from here, and you know, we'll see what you can do there. But those soft tires, definitely not. There's going to be another pit stop coming in from those soft runners, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely going to be another pit stop going to be made for those soft runners, that's for sure. Not then just saying, can we last half a lap? No, we cannot at this current moment in time. I'm a Celebrities on in 20 minutes, and I don't think we're going to be getting to that after this race, that's for sure. Tony Reich out on top, Galaxy Slayer there in second, Betsky there in third. Betsky, once upon a time, if I'm not mistaken, now part of... Oh, I was going to say he's part of CPI, but he's not, because I'm thinking they're all in different teams. Betsky, if I just have a look at my crib sheet here, is part of, unless Mike can get to it first... That silence is telling. definitely. He is part of FGE, former FGE man, but before he went to FGE, he was a part of one of the EML teams that I've now completely forgotten. I think it was Customs GT, if I'm not mistaken, and that was Season 1. So Betsky has been around quite a lot. And by the way, lovely pixels in the background, you can see that.
Yeah, going on board with the cast at the moment is quite interesting for me, James. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit of some latency with the audio on my end.
Latency with the audio, oh god. Can you hear me now? Is it all fine now?
Oh no, not with Discord with you. It's through the game itself.
Oh, through the game itself. Oh god. Well, if it's through the game itself, let's just leave it to the game. And at least it's not affecting us currently out on track. Tony reached them out on top. Galaxy Slayer there in second. Betsky there in third. Betsky, as I say, was formerly part of Customs GT. I think he was part of the Customs GT podium lineup actually within Season 1 of EML. And good news for all you EML fans out there. There will be an announcement on this live stream next week. That's if we're here next week, judging by what's gone on so far in this race. We will be announcing EML season number 8 very, very soon indeed. Next week is when everything gets announced. We are going to be looking into commentary perspective. We're going to be looking at it from a content creation perspective as well. We're also going to be looking, though, of course, at the all-important calendar. And I will give you one tease. Expect the longest season ever in EML. There you go. That's all you're getting. Tony reached though out on top.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go indeed. Galaxy Slave there in second, Betsky third, Gapsit there in fourth. Kevin's Impact, Emo Molina, Noban, and then it's Wards and Turtle Master the top 10. Thanks for running off, by the way, on track. I absolutely love how the drivers are probably doing this on purpose, just to try and get a little bit of brownie points in the background. The smoke and mirrors, as I say, quite literally off the track. But hopefully we're finally going to get a lap's worth of racing here. Tony Reich is now the virtual Bird Malander. He's now the virtual safety car. And from Team TF10's perspective, perfect opportunity for Tony Reich to try and pull away.
Yeah, and Tony Reich will be looking to try and build that gap nice and early on the safety car restart. Of course, he will be the one controlling the pace, and he will dictate when it is time to go back to green flag racing. And Galaxy Slayer needs to be absolutely on it, like the proverbial car bonnet on this restart to try and get the jump on him.
Yep, definitely so. Now through the final corner, Tony Reich goes, and Betsky's right on the back of the Spaniard of Galaxy Slayer down in towards turn 1, and actually, is he going to maybe get the run down in towards turn 1? The McLaren against the Aston Martin closing in quick on the RB, but I think Tony Reich will lead the way in towards turn 1. Galaxy Slayer there in second, Betsky there in third. Lewis has left the session. He's actually retired from the race, if I'm not mistaken, with that incident from the safety car. Kevin's an Impact to side by side, trying to make an impact actually to the inside line. The Frenchman goes for VMB to the inside line, trying to get the move done. He doesn't at this moment in time, and there in behind Iman Molina running out wide, of course, part of that Deluxe Esports lineup from EML Tier 2 this season. Looking to try and fend off the attention of FRC Noban and Wards in behind as well. The Lebanese man looking to try and capitalise on any errors that happen. Gatkowski to the inside line on Lorenzino. These two have had a fight. There's 3 wide though in front. Iman Molina, Noban and Wards for a brief second there were side by side with 3 wide moment into the left-hand turn number 10. Tony Reich leads. Galaxy Slayer in second. Betsky in third. Brilliant, though, from the front two. They're pulling away. Not that's great news if you're Iman Molina, because he is forfeiting time and forfeiting positions.
Yeah, as you got Gatkowski make the move around the outside on Lorenzino into turn left, and that's left Lorenzino a little bit short-handed by you as Caden's going to go through as well.
Oh, no!
Contact between the pair of them.
Never going to work from Lorenzino. So late on the brakes there. I think he just misjudged where Caden was actually on the outside. Caden, they got the move done. Dooney's into 12th position. Got ahead of Thomas. Thomas now ahead of Lorenzino. Iman Molina, forfeiting positions to say. Very, very slow coming out of the corner. DLX, possibly one of the slowest teams within Challenge Cup. But now it could be 3 wide down the straight. Turtle Master is completely blocked in. Now the run comes from on the outside on the kick Sauber in towards turn number 1. Is he going to make it look Shrek to the inside line? There's an incident though between Gatkowski and Iman Molina. Iman Molina off into the gravel. I think he's got some wing damage as well. If I'm not mistaken, Gatkowski now on the back of Turtle Master looking to get the move done. Gatkowski now to the inside line for CPR. You know when Gatkowski is on the charge, on the move, because he pulls off a move like that. Gatkowski through and he's into 9th.
Yeah, and of course Gatkowski trying to make his way back up the field after what happened on lap one. Of course, contact between him and Allison, and yeah, I mean Gatkowski on a recovery drive, same as Max Power, who's making some progress up the order. He's up in the P13 now, and it's going to be interesting to see how high these two can actually get their way up the field. As Tony Reich 7/10 the gap between himself and Galaxy Slayer. Galaxy Slayer doing well to hold on to Tony Reich at the time being.
Yeah, definitely so. Tony Reich out on top, Galaxy Slayer second, Betsky there in third. As I say, they can make it to the end of the race on this sort of whole compound attire. Just whether or not they'll be able to manage that as... Oh, my voice is going. Gabs are there on the back of Betsky, third and fourth position. Kevin's there in Thomas, Turtle Master, Simba, Max Power, Lorenzini, and Iman Molina, the 15 drivers out on track. Apologies that we just dropped out there. Hopefully we are not back. Tony Reich out on top, Galaxy Slayer second, Betsky there in third as Caden now has left the session. And I will confirm now with Mike. Am I back?
I mean, I never
Really?
lost you on Discord, so yeah, I mean, I didn't lose you on Discord at all. So it was fine during Discord now. Obviously, hopefully OBS is working well now.
No.
I was going to bring this up, obviously, with huh?
No. It was just dropping there for a second. It's fine now for the moment.
Okay. One thing I was going to say, James, obviously, we're seeing now a split in the pack as the gap between Impact and Wards now 1.5 seconds. Of course, no one appears to be dropping time and hemorrhaging time. He's got Gatkowski all up. Turn number one is on for the CPI man, and he just gets a fantastic run, and he's going to get the job done. Minimum effort there for Gatkowski, and he...
So I'm not sure what is going on. This happened to me a couple of weeks ago as well, and I ended up having to record the second race. So I think we are briefly back. Hopefully it's just kicking. Tony Reich out on top, Galaxy Slayer second, Betsky there in third. Tony Reich though still leading the way, Galaxy Slayer second, Betsky there in third. I'm not sure what is going on with those.
If you want, I could maybe get OBS set up on my end and I'm ready to take over if needed.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to. I think at this moment in time it is lagging, so I do apologise. At this moment in time it is on my end rather than on the stream's access to all the graphics and everything.
If you're able to send them over to me, I can get